What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got the last of BT16 footage because happy Wednesdays, and you know Wednesdays is locals day for me, which means I will finally be getting some EX6 footage for tomorrow and onwards. Going to be seeing Tyrant versus Levia using the Siakamon package and all that good stuff. Does look like we are off to a slow start though. Brand opening, no rookies. It looks like we're just going to keep the number small as we go. Do we just go training, find training? No, we are not going to. We are going to see the Izzy, which does mean that if we don't push up here, then we can slam a Blade Kawagamon for 4, putting to 1. But now that Levia is playing on board, it does make things kind of awkward. We're going to pitch off the... Actually, just going to choose to give them the memory. So we're going to go for a new training, which does find the 4. And the Gesamon again. Give them a choice to pitch or gain back the memory, and we're just going to climb up. X antibody, evolve for 0. And you can see the full line of the fish. I think the Gesamon stuff is really interesting. Fujitsumon already does kind of strip you of your resources, which is quite difficult to deal with. And I guess Brad choosing not to pitch off earlier meant that you're less likely to get caught by like a Levia or something like that, but now that is no longer the case. If we do find a way of getting a pop here. We're going to go training, evolve into the Levia. It's going to pop the KnTElixar. So now Levia X is live, but can't go X antibody warp or anything like that. So we are going to go draw 1, trash 1, draw 1, trash 1. Oh, I think we actually took the draw first off of the Sunomon, and then yeah, that'd be 2 checks. Putting Tyrant down to 3, and then we just finally start building up in the back. I don't even think we need to Levia X here, but the fact that he can't X antibody is kind of unfortunate. Tries to go for the 1 choke, but the Izzy we played earlier is going to let us actually get some value. Going to get that 3k, then we're going to stop the Levia from unsuspending. Promo Kabuterimon into Promo X, into Metalife Kabuterimon to gain extra value. We're going to boost up, and then we are going to Tyrant. Tyrant, keep the number small, going to play that for cost minus, and then we're going to suspend in order to suspend the Levia. Going to gain back the Warrior Digimon, and then we are going to do a 1 check just to get that awakening back in hand. We are sideways, but we're not immune to options, which means we are still just liable to getting eaten by Biting Crush. The Biting Crush is interesting as well because it would stop the Tyrant from being able to play things, although the Tyrant would just get to play something. If it's a Metal Life, it suspends itself, and then they're both safe from the Levia. But really, you're just using it as a means of control. We're going to use the Warrior Digimon in order to apply that Floodgate once a Digimon gets played out, which is going to be the Blade Quagga, and then we're going to evolve into Levia X. We are going to pop the Tamer, is going to pop the body. And the 7th Lightning is going to full clear the board. So this will be the remaining 3, and I think that's... Well, actually, no. The double hit out of security does make it, but we are going to just drop the Guilmon and go into game 2. Whilst they're getting shuffled up, I would like to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting us through BT16 and making it so I can do what I do daily. At the Mega level, we do have Justice Josh, a tier 3 on Twitch, as well as an ultimate here on YouTube. And then over on the ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, and 3 Strike Rule. For our champions getting bonus content, the Pod Squad, we do have Shinikari, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros on the left, Seb Bainbridge Coombs, and new to the champions, Thomas Yates. Then for the rookies, we do have Bradley Robb on the right, and Greatness Beam. And we do have Tentomon and Agility Training to start things off. No rookie though on the side of Levia. Going to play the Fujitsumon token straight to the other side of the field. I'm going to suspend the Octomon with the Tentomon pushing out at the start of main. Do we not just training? I'm picking up the training here, so I think we are going to go into the 4. We're going to go into the Promo Quaggamon X, and we're going to go into Meta Life. Meta Life is going to boost that DP up, and then we are going to Tyrant play out the Blade, and we're going to swing over Piercing Uno check. And that passes over 5, which is a lot. And 7th Lightning is going to clear a 4 and a 6. Yeah, that's a really good I guess in those situations you have to end on a 5 just to make it so 7th can't double clear. But yeah, learning practice, I guess. It looks like we're gonna slam the Garurumon X. So both of them are now kind of in weird brick situations. Gonna see the Kunimon come out, gonna go into the promo X. And then we're gonna go green Memboost, which does choke to 1, but it does leave the Garurumon in play. Gonna evolve for 1 in the back, and then are we gonna go X Antibody Dragomon? X Antibody Dragomon would make sense, but instead just gonna go into the Warrior Siegramon. And then we are actually gonna play this back and forth game. Rhino Kabuterimon, very nice. I think we might be able to go into a game 3 here, as long as we don't see anything super scuffed. So we're going to swing Rhino, evolve for 3 into Tyrant. And a shiny TyrantKabuterimon. Going to play down the Mega Kabuterimon. Mega Kabuterimon, suspend end of turn is going to bot deck. And I guess rid of the Garurumon as well as getting the check on lock. Also trying to figure out what we're going to do. And it's very short. It's very short. We are just going to Leviamon. Ooh, okay, gonna pop the Tyrant. I don't hate that. I think that is still the correct choice because it means Brad has to continue fishing for 6s. We've already seen 2 Tyrants. No. Yes, we've already seen 2 Tyrants now, and it's not like there's much recursion from trash on the side of insects, so choosing to go for that rather than going for the cheeky overflow makes sense, especially because we were on an Izzy, but I mean, if you're just going to have the 3rd one, then we're looking pretty good. Although, he can't suspend himself, which sucks, actually. Wait, it's awful. Is when Digivolving a you may? Because if not, that is really like an awkward situation. Like he'd have to swing first in order just to get the value. Looking to go through for the 2 checks. And we're gonna go into Gessamon. I think it, okay. I could see him going for the trash just to try and end the turn. But ultimately, he's still going to get the turn back. Can we find the 4th and final Tyrant? We're going to go promo over to get some extra cards cycle. But if the 4th Tyrant is in security, then that's basically wraps. Also figuring that out and say thank you to our Digi-Eggs, Jambo TCG, John Esposito, Cast Knights, Walter Caceres, and Rose Pierce. A very big giant missile gets rid of... It gives him an extra turn at least. Gonna draw 2 off the Siako. I'm gonna pitch off the 7th Lightning, which implies to me that we're just gonna see him go into Levia X with a training. Which is gonna get the clear here. I'm surprised that even did it, but yeah, there's just not gonna be able to do it. There's just, this is too much clear, so that is gonna be it. If you did like what you saw though, and you do want to see more, you're looking forward to EX6, let us know in the comments which EX6 deck you're most excited for. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.